Hi everyone, welcome to Edna's Munch. So this week I'm going to do one of my kids' favorite cakes. One, because there is a few. And this one, if I make in the house, I know all four, finish it without asking any questions. If I'm not careful, I won't even have one slice. And this lemon drizzle. Ta-da! So for this recipe, we need 175 grams of self-raising flour, plus 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 175 grams of margarine or butter. I have 175 grams of sugar, 2 lemon rinds, 3 eggs, and 3 tablespoons of milk. We need, my favorite tin, the love tin, plus my paper. Remember, if you don't have one, don't need to panic. Just butter and flour the tin. So I like mine, so it's easier to clean. And then we need, we don't need a whisk, spatula, electric whisk, yeah? So for my family, I'm gonna double. All you see here, I'm gonna double, because there's no point making one, because one won't last even a day. So I'm gonna double the recipe, so do not panic. All the ingredients is the same, it's just because I'm gonna double everything you see, yeah? So we start with the basics. Creaming the butter, and remember I said double. So I measured everything double. And both sugars. The technique is the same, just I'm doubling everything. So electric mix. So we mix the butter. Now we're gonna add the eggs, and I don't like faffing around, so I'll add all 6 eggs at the same time. So I'm gonna add the lemon rind again. When you bind the lemons, try to buy the ones that are a bit firmer, because it's easier to grate. You want to use the smallest part of the grater, and that will help you with the lemon rind. And your whole kitchen will smell like summer. Beautiful smell of orange, of lemon. So that's how you want the lemon to be. Do not throw this away, because we're going to need this for the syrup to put on top of the cake later. Add the milk. Remember to use the spatula to keep scraping the sides. Just a tip, as I don't know if I said this before, when you're baking cakes, even if you use self-raising flour, always add a teaspoon of baking powder, because even if you use the value flour, added in the tablespoon of baking powder will make such a huge difference. You don't even need to buy that expensive flour. And the flour. You start slow. So we don't need to whisk it for too long. Because you can see all the lemon rind is around it. We don't want that, so you just do that, and you release all the lemon rind around it, because that's the best bit of the cake, and you don't want to lose it. Yep, better. Now, because I have 2 batters, I'm going to separate it between the 2 trays. Otherwise, you just use the one. I promise you, once you do this cake, you're gonna love it, especially if you're a lemon lover. I don't mind it. It's not one of my favorite. I'm more into stodgy puddings and stuff like that. So there it is. So this will be in the oven for about an hour, but remember, you need to keep an eye on it, because all ovens cook differently, but it will come a lovely loaf. Sorry, I think I put too much in one. There it is. And this is ready for the oven. As usual, mine is 100 and we put the heat down. Already burnt cake because I forgot to put the heat down. 125. Remember, your oven maybe 150, 160 for an hour. And voila. So with the cake in the oven, while the cake is in the oven, we're going to prepare for the lemon syrup. And this is 2 lemons and 115 grams of sugar. Remember, I'm just doubling up, so don't panic about the amount I'm using. It's 230. So I'm just preparing it, but I won't be cooking it just now because you want to use it on the cake while it's still warm, both the syrup and the cake. So I'm just preparing everything now ahead, so when the time comes, I'm prepared. So I use a lemon squeezer. So if you can do it by hand, or you have something else, or those electric ones. This one is one of the old ones I have for quite some time, and because it works, I keep using it. So this is it, the last of the sauce. So now the rest for this cake, do not take it off the tin for now. Let it cool down on the tin before you take it off, and let's see in a few hours. Here we go, ta-da! So here it is. Let's open it. I just put some glazing on top, just a bit. You don't need too much. So let's see. That looks good actually. And there it is, your lemon drizzle, all nice and moist. You can see the bits of lemon in it, and you can see the drizzle, and ready for a cup of coffee. And the kids are dying to have this, so I bet you won't last a couple days. One of them will be gone at least by today. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Have fun, stay safe, bye.